The best strategy so far today, despite having much better conditions today, though. But as you said, big heat out in the water, Joe.
Getting things started, the Maui boy, Ian Gentil. Nice, clean projection float. He is absolutely flying, anticipating a bottom turn into a nice, clean arc, holding the rail for a long time and hits the lip. Gentil full wrap into the guts of the wave. And now a set-up wrapping turn. Setting up a nice cutty again. Ian hits it through the white water. Creating some space towards the end section. It will be a tail drifting finish for Ian Gentil. Well timed, getting the opener of a big matchup here in the elimination round. Started last year as a rookie. As we'll go to a quick comparison to Gentil's opener.
I'm a big fan of this wave, Joe. A lot of speed down the line right there with the first turn, more of a setup. Float right there, but this one you called it smooth, Joe, off of the bottom. Held that rail for a long time, straight into the second bottom turn as well. That was some incredible stuff by Gentil, and when we talk about consequential maneuvers, there are a few on the wave right there, especially in the mid part of it. And a lot of patience right here, Joe. He's done well in the past, as you mentioned, semifinal before, so just made sure to wait for this wave to stand up again and get this last turn in, but a lot of downtime in between those last few maneuvers. But what I will say is that he tends to be one of those guys that, coming off of a quick start, he gets going in the back end of the heat. So transition maneuvers, yes. Surfing on rail on point, and it seems like the two Mayhems out there so far have been working great.
Rips it off the top, big bottom turn, crushing that rooftop hack into another big blow. 6'3", 225, using it on every single section. And little slingshot wraps now through this inside corner. Houshi throwing some water to the sky and cooling everybody off here at Punta Roca.
We'll look at his wave first. So off of the bottom, very well in the pocket. And as you said, Joe, a lot of these goofy footers, they really want to find these waves with the pocket. He definitely did. Consecutive maneuvers right there on the backhand, a lot of speed, especially in transition. That was major right there, Joe. And then eventually shoulders off right here at the end of it, but still a lot of spray even with these non-consequential maneuvers, and you know, he's making things work out there at the moment. But the pacing on this one, Joe, going top to bottom the entire time, and as we talked about in the few days leading up to this one, always coming from behind the section. You want to backdoor that lip line just a little bit. He is so smooth in transition, especially on the backhand, Joe. Just seamless surfing by Houshi.
Even those filler moves were moves of substance. Which really stands out for Houshmand on this wave. If it doesn't show any downtime, it doesn't ever appear that he's late. They felt meaningful through that rooftop hack.
Absolutely.
Kept on swinging through the inside, so Houshi in a different position.
Incredible to watch the amount of, oh, here we go, out the back. Look at this wave. Bango, straight up into the corner. Big Al, another one. Whoa, straight through the lip again. Go, the Mexicanos just feeling it right here. Beautiful surfing right there. First 3-4 turns, coming to the inside. Take it away, Joe.
Allen belting it there, now getting down to this inside, floats it. Another stretched float. He will get stuck on the final section, but he did some beautiful surfing up until that point. Had great flow, great tempo. He was playing the drums on his lap, staring at the lineup in the Red Bull Athlete Zone on his opening wave.
Yeah, consequential maneuvers on the outside right here, Joe. Strada was mentioning, you know, that little crumble in the last heat. We definitely saw it on this wave. First one of the set, but always surfing in the pocket, especially on the forehand. It is so difficult to stay right behind the white water the entire time. Good variation right here, Joe, but the presence of speed on this wave was definitely noticeable. And at this point, you're just thinking, okay, give me one more section, and you don't commit to those floaters too much because they're really sections that don't stand up a lot. So it's going to be an error right there at the end, but did a lot of excellent work on the outside. And we talk about the I.Cleland foul from Timmy Patterson. It looks excellent so far, Joe. But 3-4 consecutive maneuvers on the outside, and all of them were different. Slight variation on those maneuvers, Joe.
Viva Mexico, viva Pascuales, the rookie on tour. Getting the late call-up with the announcement of John Florence going sailing this year. I can't imagine what he'd be doing injury-free. This is what we saw go down during the catch-up. A.Cleland coming close.
Oh, he was so close to landing that, Joe. Just the back foot slipping off, as you can see right there once he landed. And it's just going to be a throwaway for him, but it's a good indication of things to come.
Last year in his rookie season, to get that equal 17th, this is what happened.
Yeah, it's a good backup. I don't mind him selecting this wave at this point of the heat, Joe. Beautiful second turn right there. I mean, for his size and his weight and height, he is so quick in transition. Look at the way he just bottom turns into the lip right there. And that board he's riding just looks incredible. Just released the Big Rig model with Mayhem, so don't know if he's riding the 3.0 or the Big Rig driver at the moment, but whatever it is, it looks like the timing is perfect on this one, Joe. Release of the fins right there on the backhand. You can't really think of too many other people that can match Cole going right, especially on the backhand, Joe. And we just talked about the transitions. This wave has so many similarities to both lowers and uppers, two of the premier breaks that he grew up in over in San Clemente, excuse me.
That's right. He's really effective with his backhand.
Next pipe, of course, the Mexican pipeline over there in Puerto Escondido.
As we watch Cole just up and out, using a fiberglass prototype future fin. Fins for Al. Timmy Patterson template for futures as well as he's driving into that section. Throwing down the wrapping turn. Smaller wave to engage with here, but he had a .93 to throw away.
Intelligent, Joe. This was a smart move for him. 6:30 on the clock. You need to get going, add some pressure to Gentil, especially with him holding priority for so long. This is the smartest move you could have made right here.
Al picked up the rest of it.
Well, smart by Houshie to try to go and improve on the low 5 that he already had, but Cleland with higher priority right here. Nice 1-2 combo on the outside, and they got to work. Really, when this wave steepens up on the inside here, Joe, that's a beautiful carve.
High performance point break here at Punta Roca coming to life here. Priority is with Gentil. Surfers know that he wants it, so they back off. Belts it vertically. Flows right into a wrapping turn. Needs a 3.17 for second as he throws that cutty into the pocket. Quick jam off the lip. Extending that hack with a lot of water off the tail. Whipping it in the pocket again, and that's what Punta Roca is all about, and Gentil started it all.
And this score's already in, Joe, so it comes in as a 4.5. And I don't blame him. He had to go on a wave. He was waiting for so long, and you don't know if there's going to be a set with multiple waves. He had to go on the first one. Outside section is great. That's a nasty turn on the inside, though. And then, unfortunately, I think the one thing that let it down...
Changes gears with speed so well. Houshie on the one behind him. Hoping to get out of the 5s, and by the looks of Cleland, he went out of the screen out the back.
Former Olympian, and of course Houshie, he wanted to get things going, Joe, trying to improve on a 5.17 at the moment in the lead. So really, not a whole lot on the outside, much better right there. Great transition with the speed, into the lip once again, surfing in the pocket. That board looks incredible. This wave kind of shouldering off on the inside right here.
And putting a lot of power into the finish is C.Houshmand.
Wow.
A.Cleland snapped to slide. Enjoying the coping at Punta Roca. Throwing down a nice little slice in the pocket again.
Wow.
Trying to spray Houshie on the way back out. Al driving through that section. Nice float again. And punching it out with the fin drift. A.Cleland Jr. Buenísima in that performance.
There was a wave, a third one in the set, Joe. This is what we didn't see all the way on the outside. A lot of speed. That's a lip line floater right there, a long one too, and this is where he caught up. Strong carve, but really got to work on the inside. Had to match the pacing of the wave. Very well read here on the inside, and that's what we saw, Joe. Consecutive maneuvers in a row, huge ones too, where he just blows the tail, reads it well, manages the speed, and most importantly, he just made sure to go for broke right here at the end, Joe. Not knowing what happened on the first 2 waves of the set, and even the cleanup right at the end. That was some outstanding stuff.
Proud of his boy for a great show. Belting those turns of the pocket. 7-6, 7 to get the heat win. Advance with Houshie into the round of 32.